a lesser version of Jaehoon, you know? So his fails, he fails kind of in a similar way, just not quite as spectacularly. And similarly, when he plays really well, it's again not quite as good as when Jaehoon plays really well, but it's still okay. Just like a, you know, tempered down version of Jaehoon. Not really sure if that's a compliment. I don't think that's a compliment, but you know, it is what it is. It could be worse. Oh man, Stratus says I'm wrong. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my god, no. No! What the hell is this? I can't even... What? I don't understand this picture. Oh, the 69 gateway is slightly stretched. Oh, it is slightly stretched. But there is definitely much more of the screen though. So it's got to be a combination of both, because like the normal Broodor screen would definitely be cut off without the whole thing. You can definitely see more. So I guess it is stretched, but also adding space. Because you cannot see this much of the map when you're looking at it in 4:3. Your screen would stop like right here. Or something. It would stop like where a 4:3 resolution would stop, basically. Anyway. It's a res hack plus he's streaming in 16:9. Wait, does that mean... So, okay, wait, does that mean the res hack isn't actually 16:9? Is this what this means? Does this mean the res hack makes it some very strange aspect ratio? Or not even strange, it could just make it like 16:10 and then you just stretch it a little bit or something. Mysterious. Well, I guess not really mysterious, I just don't know. I'm sure somebody knows, I'm sure Sonic knows what it is, but I don't. Okay, so... what's going on here? Nothing too interesting. We are on electric circuit. You can actually do some silly proxy Reaver shenanigans here as well if you want. Stardust famously did it against Flash, although he was M18M back then, but yeah, he did it against Flash and to maintain his perfect win record. Sorry, I don't know how many people know this, but I know because M18M, aka Stardust, is amazing. He's undefeated. He's 2-0 against Flash all time, I think, or at least in the games that I know about, which is all that matters. Oh god, is this 10-15? Oh man, you are a terrible person, Tyson. I was wondering if you would do this. Cause the thing is, right, every time we go on electric circuit, I'm all like, hey, Perdos can 10-15 gate because there's no ramp, and nobody ever does it. Because 10-15 is really not that good at high levels. Like if Terran Scouts, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that because Noni won like 1,000,000 games with it, but still, you know, it's not really a common build, I don't think, in super high levels. Very, very rarely saw it in Pro League, I think. Mainly because you need, partly because you need a flat map like this for it to even be viable. But also the Terran just kind of knows what he's doing. It's not that good. So SCV's gonna see what's going on. I'm pretty sure you can tell that's a 10-15 even though the second pylon is done. But he did see it, right? Okay, I don't know where the SCV is going now. But he did see it, right? Oh, now I can't see anything. Okay, looks like the SCV is just gonna chill at the 3 o'clock and just go in again later. Okay, good. For a second, I thought he might just not have seen it, not have seen the gateways. Should have been really problematic. So now there's a bunker at the front before the command center was built. It's pretty standard. I'd imagine before he scouted, he was going for just a normal FD. You can see the factory is already done. And so normally when you go for the FD, you just go straight for the command center. But in this case, obviously, because he's going to be facing some severe goon pressure, wants to get the bunker first. Now, I wonder, does 10-15 gate count as a cheese? I'm not really sure, because you're cutting probes when you do it, right? So it's definitely a very aggressive goon build. You're cutting a little bit of economy, but you're not necessarily all in per se. So I don't know if it necessarily qualifies. Anyway, there's the siege mode. I wonder if he was actually going siege expand, or he just changed from FD to siege expand when he scouted this, because he scouted it really early. And I think siege expand is superior compared to FD against 10-15 gate. Although possibly on electric circuit, maybe siege expand is a little bit better. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so now Tyson is forced to just expand behind. Oh man, he's going DTs. He's going like the full hog of Protoss disgustingness. Man, watch. He's gonna be able to Robo too and just DT drop. Oh god, this is like what I did. What I did in Nation Wars against like that random German guy. I can't remember his name. But see, I had justification because the first game we played, that guy like freaking six-facted me, and so I was all like, well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna 10-15 gate into DT drop because it was on Longinus. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, it looks like Tyson trying to be cute here and push this Dragoon through the neutral power generator things here. Side disruptors. God, I don't know why I never remember this. Anyway, it looks like you can't do it. It's actually really hard. This is not easy at all. Like conceptually, it's not that hard. You just have the probe mine and hit stop and just like trick the thing through. But in actual practice, this just like takes it takes a million APM to do it, and sometimes it just doesn't work anyway. So you end up just wasting a whole bunch of APM for nothing. I wonder if he's gonna try tricking a DT through the back too. I wonder if he's just like doing the goon as practice, and then when the DT comes out, he's gonna push that through because he's not making a robo. So yeah, he's going Stargate, so he's gonna follow up with some arbiters, some 2-base arbiters. That's pretty common from a DT rush. I mean, there's an engineering bay. There's no turrets anywhere yet, which is a little bit surprising to me. Maybe it just finished. But mine is playing a little bit ballsy here. He took a really fast third base at that protected mineral only at his back. Okay, there's one on the edge. I guess he's gonna do the turret ring, which means if the DT actually gets inside the turret ring, he's just gonna insta lose. But I'm not really sure how these DTs are gonna do that. Let's see what trickery Tyson has up his sleeve. Okay, so the DTs are out. And there's, the turret ring. It's pretty good. Maybe he'll just run the goons in and suicide them to snipe the turrets. No, he's gonna try and push them through. Yeah, but that didn't work with the goons, so what makes him think that he can do it with the DT? I don't think it's any easier. I think it's easier with larger units. Maybe not, I'm not really sure. I have only done this successfully like 3 times in my life. Yeah, see, this is just not easy at all. I once tried this on Outlier, and it took me so long to trick the DT in that by the time I'd done it, like I had actually just mined out the minerals anyway, like between the bases. Oh, he might get it this time. Where is it? Oh no, it went halfway in and it just. Oh no. Oh, come on, Tyson, you can do it. Here we go. Come on, DT. Oh, this freaking DT, man, he just does not want to go in. Oh man. Oh yeah, that wouldn't have worked anyway. That's just completely blocked off. Oh, he got it! Hey! And now he's just gonna go in and realize that this was completely pointless. It's blocked, right? Yeah, it is blocked. Well, I guess you're just gonna sit there and be useless. Right. Well then. And there's your third. Or I guess fourth. Denied. Third gas though, which is quite crucial considering 2-base arbiter. Would like some gas. Oh, we're gonna have hidden base? Are we really gonna do this, Jaehoon? Is Jaehoon busting out every little dirty Protoss tactic in the book? I think that's what he's doing. I think that's what's going on here. Oh no, he's just getting a 6 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Alright. I wonder if he set that program on purpose to make mine think not check the 6 o'clock. The problem with the 6 o'clock, obviously, it's pretty close to the turn base. So it's going to be an easy push path down to the 6. What concerns me even more is not only can the Terran push easily down to the 6 o'clock, he'll be able to hug the cliff around his main base while he goes there, and he can probably even put a couple of tanks on that high ground little swing around behind his base to like help boost, help support the push. So that 6 o'clock is going to be really tough to defend if Mind like ever leaves his base. Did I say Jaehoon? It's my bad. It's my bad. Didn't I call, didn't I mix up somebody's name the other day? Didn't I call like one Terran player Piano the whole game even though he wasn't Piano? I don't remember who it was. Was it Midas? I think it was Midas. I think I just called Midas Piano the entire game. Whatever. These Asians, man, they're all the same. All the same. Anyway, that DT did nothing. I guess it's scouted. It scouted the 9. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And one Vulture is gonna go check the top right and see nothing there. Let's see the 3 o'clock. Either way. So we have a sort of double expand here. Although I think the 6 o'clock is finished, so it's like not technically a double expand, but taking 2 expansions in quick succession, the 6 and the 3, really is kind of hoping that Terran isn't quite ready to push out yet, so he really wants those bases to really start running before the Terran moves out. And considering Midas just went ahead and took 9 o'clock, I think that's probably fine. I think he's going to be able to start mining for both quite happily before he's is under any pressure. I mean, both players now just sitting like at their naturals. I don't even see a significant Protoss army actually. Now that I look at the minimap, just like look at the Protoss natural at the bottom right. There's actually just not that much stuff there. So I feel like Tyson's just playing a little bit of the greedy game, like, hope the Terran doesn't attack me, and if he doesn't, and the game goes on for like another 10 minutes, then he'll be in fantastic shape. It's like the kind of PvT I always play. It's very risky, but it's good. Oh man, he's going carries again. Well, I guess it worked in game number 1. I think actually in these spawn locations, especially on this map, carriers are going to be quite good, because he can easily just bounce back and forth between his 6 o'clock and the Terran's mineral only, and just like keep harassing there, and if he's under pressure, just immediately pull back. It's like a really short air distance, so in that sense, actually, that 6 o'clock helps him out. Although, judging by the density of like the yellow at the bottom left at that place, yeah, there's like a million turrets there. I was gonna say, I think those are just anti-arbiter turrets. Actually, there's a lot of vultures there. Not. I thought some of those more of that would be turrets, but still, I think those are just anti-recall turrets. But those will obviously help later against the arbiters as well. Anyway. Bum bum bum. So yeah. Man, that is a messy base layout. I think it's because he's been laying a lot of mines everywhere to stop recalls. His factories and turrets are just all over the place. It's very ugly. I mean, look at how pretty those gateways look, and like how ugly the factories look. Not so good. If that was Flash, he would have made a really nice little factory square and still laid mines everywhere. See? Flash knows what's up. I remember actually Flash in one particularly awesome curly game. Factory placement was not a square of 9, it was a square of 8. So he made like a 3x3 square, but he left out one of the corner ones because if you make a 3x3 square completely, the middle factory can't make anything. So he made an as efficient layout as possible without blocking any of the factories. It made me so happy. It's completely irrelevant in the long run, but I like my building placement, man. I like it. Makes me happy. Anyway, we've got the good old no rush 20 game going on apparently, because we're still just expanding and not attacking. I like this. We haven't even had an attempt at a recall here. I think Tyson probably realizes that all of the bases are just mined up to hell. So if he recalls, it would actually be bad for him. He'd just blow up every unit that got recalled. Ooh, that's a pretty nice little separation there, just pulling the Zelts back a little bit. Oh, but the army went the other way! Oh man, Tyson, your army's in the wrong place, bro, you gotta come back. Oh man, he is completely in the wrong place. Look at this, Terran just walks to the 6 o'clock. Nothing there. Where are the carriers? Where are the units? Where is your shit, bro? Oh man, where is his shit? Where is Tyson's shit? Well, it's not here at the 6 o'clock, so he's gonna lose it. After I was all, hey, look at this. This base is gonna be awesome to defend with carriers. Nope. Alright, EMP the carriers, and then kill them. We're down. Or you could just not. Not really sure what the Grand Army's doing. Grand Army's kind of goofing off in the middle of the map because it's a little bit hard to attack into this position that the Terran has already. You're supposed to kind of stop him from moving all the way here. But now that he's here, it's a little bit less awkward. It's like, well, you know, if he attacks downwards into it, he's kind of funneling himself into a narrow arc. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go the other way. He's going to use the carriers to defend, use the Grand Army to counterattack. It's like we have a good old mass command center defense. Ooh, I like this. Sending in a couple of zealots first just to clear the minefield. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I don't do that, actually. That seems like a pretty safe, easy trick to do. It's not even a trick. It's just like, it's kind of like what Zerg does in late game GVT. Instead of moving your whole army first, you just send a couple of zealots. I like it. Anyway, a couple of stasis is going down here. I think Mind might actually lose this 9 o'clock, even though there's not that many ground units here. Although, if Tyson does stick around to kill it, he'll probably just lose all these goons. I don't know what Tyson's been doing here. He's got no units. Okay, looks like he's got a decent number of carriers at least, which is going to keep his main alive. But he lost his natural as well as the 6 o'clock. He's probably going to lose his 3 o'clock as well. He's going to just be playing refugee toss here. No bases and only carriers. It's really problematic in the long run. Well, not problematic, it's just like, it's going to be really dicey. Not a stable way to play, for sure. It looks like this base doesn't even die. Looks like he killed some of the SEVs. This Nexus might not even die either, actually. Mine didn't commit enough units there. He pulled some of his units back, it seems. I'm not sure whether it would have been better to just sacrifice 3 more tanks to kill that Nexus. I think it would have, but he might have just misjudged how quickly the carriers would kill him there. Because if that 3 o'clock had died, then Protoss would essentially just be mining on the one gas base at the top right, which I don't think is even mining that much, and then his mineral only. And that'd be it. But now he's still got that 3 o'clock. Although it looks like with a bit of a regroup here, gonna have a move out to the top right or the 3 o'clock. He could really go either way actually from here. Whichever way it is, Tyson's gonna have to have some sick carrier micro to actually stop this. Oh man, come on Tyson. Come on. I mean, I'm not sure what Tyson was hoping for in this game, like how this got to this point. Because the way he was playing, the way he was expanding was basically just, you know, I hope the Terran plays really passively for a long time and just lets me do whatever I want, which is basically exactly what happened, and yet he's somehow still not in a great position. I don't know, maybe the carrier switch wasn't a good idea, but the middle of the map, like, because the push path between their bases, the Terran pushing along his main, as I said earlier, is not that good for Protoss to engage. Maybe he felt he had to go for carriers and just sort of mistimed it or something, I'm not really sure. Looks like top right base is going to be saved by an emergency TT though. It's good old emergency DTs. And the 3 o'clock base though was not able to be saved. Oh, nice D-Matrix, wow! That's pretty cool. Huh. Well, carrier's going to go up to try and save it. They're not that speedy though. And I mean, Tyson just looks in really bad shape. But the thing, you know the funny thing, the thing is though, in games like this, is even if the Protoss looks in really bad shape, if the carrier count keeps going up, eventually he'll win the game anyway. This is why like, you know, a lot of people complain about carriers, because it's like sort of true. You can see the carrier count is steadily going up, and eventually there'll just be so many carriers that even if Tyson has no bases and no ground army, it doesn't matter anymore. See, this top right Nexus is gonna fall, and that's not great. But how is Mind gonna kill like 15 carriers? You just can't do that, right? You will not be able to kill them. So that's a problem. That is a significant problem. It's kind of like late game TVZ, if or not even late game, but if the Terran just keeps building up the vessel count as Zerg, even if you win a lot of other small victories elsewhere, the really high vessel count is just so ridiculously hard to overcome. But at least in that case, you know, you can just plague it and then just, you know, get a couple of muta and then job done. But with carriers, for Terran, there's no easy solution to kill them. Anyway, it's like Goliath's being remasked. At least mine has a pretty solid economy to reproduce his army off. He's even got the 6 o'clock actually that Tyson was mining. I don't know if Tyson's even aware of this. He could probably just easily go kill that. But he's actually mining from Tyson's base here. Somebody actually said lockdown in the chat. I'm actually now thinking if whether in this kind of situation lockdown might even just be a reasonable solution. Because mass Goliaths, I don't know if that even does it. I mean, it sort of does, because you see, the thing is, once you get to the critical mass of Goliaths, you can actually just start moving and killing off all the interceptors. It's not even necessarily about being able to reach and target down the carriers. If you just have such an insane damage output that you just kill all the interceptors, that can also do the trick, although obviously it'll be pretty costly for you as well. Anyway, it looks like a bit of an engagement here outside the Protoss Natural. Mine's defending that 6 o'clock. And apparently we're attacking the Arbiter Tribunal. Oh, you know what he did there? He wanted the interceptors to go out of the carriers, because the way you micro carriers, if the carriers attack once and the interceptors go out, and you keep them moving, the interceptors never return to the carrier, so any subsequent attacks are much faster. But he must have accidentally stopped the carriers at some point, which meant the interceptors went back inside, and then the initial shot would have been a little bit slower. So I think that's why he just deliberately attacked his Arbiter Tribunal there. I don't think that was a misclick. I think that was definitely on purpose. If you want to know more details about that and how that works, actually, you should definitely watch Noni's video about Carrier Micro and Brood War versus an SE2. It was amazing. I had no idea about this actually until I watched that video, and I was like, oh my god, mind blown. And these goons could chase that command center to their deaths? No? Oh, no! Okay, there's an obs there now. Anyway, it looks like Tyson's lost his natural again, and his carrier count is dwindling. So I think that's gonna be about it. I mean, mine is losing these top left 2 bases, sure, but Tyson is basically only mining from the 3 o'clock now, and that is about to die. So he's gonna have to just win with what he's got, which is not very much. I mean, mine can actually just kill all the interceptors now, and Tyson will be able to rebuild them. A couple of command centers are gonna die here, though. He's just gonna make a comsat. What the hell? I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so carriers now doing desperation defense here at the 3 o'clock. I think it's gonna die anyway. That is a lot of Goliaths, and I expect a GG shortly here. Mine's still mining away happily from the 6 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. And Tyson now mining from nothing. Awesome. So, well, no, never mind. Tyson is apparently mining from an almost depleted mineral only. He must have transferred a lot of probes from there earlier, because that base starts with fewer minerals than normal too. I think they're just 1,000 minerals per patch. So if he still hasn't mined that out, he was not mining very fast at all. Anyway, so he's got no income right now, and he's not even moving out with the carriers. I'm not really sure what Tyson's game plan is here. Is he just gonna like try and turtle his natural again? I don't understand. Tyson, what are you doing? You've got nothing left. Oh god, those 6 goons have the entire Terran army chasing after them. Oh, he's gonna kill the 6 o'clock. Oh, he's doing a command center snipe. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, I like this game plan. This game plan sort of makes sense. This is good. But now the big army comes to attack him, and he's got to be able to micro this down. Alright, let's see. Can he actually take down all his Goliaths? I don't think he can. He's got no Storm. Storm is actually really critical in dealing with these this maxed out mech army with Goliaths. They get really bunched up. Storm is awesome, but he obviously just didn't have money for it. And I think this is going to be it. You can see the Goliath's not even targeting down the carriers really, just taking down all the interceptors. And Tyson knows it's over. He knows. Even carriers can't save you this time, bro. Come on, give it up, Tyson. GG! Game 2 goes to mine, and we are going to a deciding Game 3.
결정적으로
Excellent.
다크라든가 아비터라든가 이게 역할을 못했습니다.
그렇습니다. 처음에 이제 전략 자체가 일단은 그 박성준